Thanks. Here's a lightly paraphrased version of your script, preserving the structure, length, and tone while just slightly reordering the phrasing and words for a fresh delivery. Hello, and welcome to another 5-minute documentary. In 1941, as the United States faced mounting conflict overseas, military planners found themselves urgently needing a nimble reconnaissance vehicle. Their answer came in the form of the M8 Greyhound, a fast, armored combat vehicle purpose-built for battlefield scouting. Primarily manufactured by the Ford Motor Company, production ramped up rapidly between 1943 and 1945. In that short span, a total of 8,523 M8 Greyhounds emerged from the busy assembly lines. Light, highly maneuverable, and engineered for speed, the Greyhound came in at around 8.5 tons when fully outfitted. Its role was clear-cut: to collect intelligence, provide screening protection, and deliver swift battlefield updates even under hostile conditions. The vehicle was powered by a Hercules JXD inline 6-cylinder gasoline engine, which delivered a respectable 110 horsepower. This enabled the Greyhound to reach top speeds of up to 56 miles per hour on paved roads. It also had a road range of roughly 350 miles, crucial for operating behind enemy lines. The M8's armored frame stretched 16 feet 5 inches in length and measured 7 feet 4 inches in width. Its armor thickness varied, with the front plates reaching up to 0.75 inches, sufficient to deflect small arms fire. However, overall protection remained relatively light, designed more for defense against infantry weapons than for head-on engagements with enemy tanks. A 4-man crew operated the M8, a driver, a commander, a gunner, and a radio operator. Inside its compact interior, the crew functioned as a tight-knit unit, maintaining coordination and communication for effective scouting and fast reporting. Comfort, however, was sacrificed for function. The quarters were cramped, noisy, and demanding under combat conditions. The Greyhound's weaponry gave it valuable flexibility in fast-paced and unpredictable reconnaissance missions. Its primary armament was the M6 37mm anti-tank gun housed in a rotating open-topped turret. This gun could fire armor-piercing rounds, suitable for engaging lightly armored enemy targets at shorter distances. For additional firepower, the Greyhound carried a coaxial .30 caliber machine gun mounted beside the main cannon. A secondary .50 caliber M2 heavy machine gun, placed on a flexible mount atop the turret, offered powerful suppression against infantry, low-flying aircraft, or soft-skinned targets, ideal for combat scenarios during reconnaissance operations. The M8 Greyhound saw its first combat deployment in July 1943, during the Allied invasion of Sicily. From there, its presence on European battlefields grew steadily, proving indispensable to frontline commanders who needed real-time intelligence. Extensively deployed by armored cavalry and reconnaissance units, the Greyhound quickly earned a reputation among American troops for its reliability and speed. In Northern Europe, where American forces faced fierce German counterattacks, the Greyhound's agility and maneuverability stood out. These vehicles often bypassed heavy fire, avoiding extended firefights and instead relying on speed and stealth to carry out their scouting missions. Crews depended on stealthy observation, smart positioning, quick mobility, and efficient radio communication with headquarters to get the job done. By 1944, Greyhound units pushed far ahead of larger American formations across France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Germany, frequently becoming the first Allied presence in newly liberated towns and cities. M8s often reconnoitered key locations like crossroads and bridge crossings, delivering essential intelligence to guide the movements of infantry and armored units. However, as the war progressed, the vehicle's limitations became clear when faced with heavier enemy tanks and stronger anti-tank weapons. The Greyhound's light armor and modest gun meant crews had to avoid direct encounters with more heavily armored adversaries. Still, its versatility kept it in service for a range of other duties, from artillery spotting and policing to infantry support and patrol operations. Following the end of World War II, Many M8s remained in service and were distributed globally through military aid programs. The Greyhound saw extended use with numerous allied nations, including France, Brazil, Colombia, and South Korea, significantly lengthening its operational career. For decades, M8s took part in conflicts across Asia, Africa, and Latin America, well beyond their initial wartime production run. Today, surviving M8 Greyhounds can be found in museums and private collections around the world, serving as powerful visual reminders of the past.